Hi, I'm Deborah, and welcome back to Love It or Hate It, Just Rate It. And when I say rate it, I mean rate it in the comments. Bang the bell for notifications. And if you haven't done so already, subscribe, like, and share. Okay, so normally I do this with my daughter. She's not available today, but I did want to get this out to you as soon as possible. So, what I'll be reviewing will be the Real Housewives of Potomac, Part 2, The Reunion. Okay, so part two was basically like part one. There's a lot of cat fighting back and forth, back and forth. You had Monique and Candiace, sharing their differences. So Candiace was saying that Monique used her to as a ladder to reach up to Ashley. So I guess Candiace is placing Ashley on this pedestal, and everyone is trying to reach up to the Ashley status, although Ashley has a husband that squeezes butts, and not a female butt, a male butt. So I don't know why you would want to reach up to that Ashley status, because Ashley has this huge elephant that is following her no matter where she goes. She cannot shake the elephant, okay? She cannot. So, I don't know how Ashley feels when she hears these two ladies trying to get up to the Ashley status. I don't know, does that make her feel good, or does that make her, I don't know how she should, how she should feel. But anyway, Monique was upset with Candiace. They were really good friends, sharing back and forth. They were going out on outings together. They were communicating quite a bit. And Monique had told Candiace that Katie reminded her of Amistad. So when she told her she reminded her of Amistad, then Candiace shares this with Ashley and says that she reminded her of a slave. So how you could look at Katie and think she reminds you of a slave, even though she had the crazy wigs on and the crazy clothes, the natural beauty still came out. Even it didn't even look like Katie had makeup on, but she is a natural beauty. She's gorgeous. So why you would think that she was a slave? So I think that was just a tit for tat, a back and forth between Monique and Candiace. So when she said that Katie looked like, when Candiace said that Monique said Katie reminded her of a slave. So I don't know. I think that's why she probably shared the text message. Everybody was shocked when the news came out. The charges had been filed against Michael. And since they weren't friends anymore, then she shared that with Ashley. You said that I said Katie looked like a slave. Okay, well, everybody was laughing and making fun. So here's a text message from Candiace talking about Michael and, how Candiace felt about it, like laugh out loud. And so every time Ashley goes to open her mouth, Candiace is looking over there, giving her the death stare, like, just shut up. And you would think that these two girls would get along, because both of them are from the beauty pageant world. They're both married to white men. But I do kind of feel like maybe one of the husbands might have a little bit more money than the others. Maybe that could be the problem with Candiace and Ashley. Really, I don't know. But the camera kept panning back and forth, and you can see those looks on Candiace's face. Candiace really, really does not like Ashley. And I don't know what reason that could be, because they look like they were getting along well in the Cayman Islands, and then all of a sudden you come back to these death stares. So then we jump over to Robyn and Juan. Robyn and Juan, they're displaying their love with these hidden finger tattoos. Okay, which was Robyn's idea. I don't know if it was her idea to hide it, but it was her idea to, if I can't get a wedding ring, then at least I'm going to get something. I'm going to get this finger tattoo. And I'm going to have it down here on the side where if, something happens, here we got this going on. Then Karen and Giselle they put their 2 cents in. They didn't like it that it was a tattoo. They felt like, Juan should be giving her a wedding ring. And I guess the wedding ring will come in time. And Andy Cohen asked, well, do you think you guys will be getting married soon? What's in the works? What's in the air? Robyn says, probably, maybe, I think so, in about a year and a half. If anything, they should probably do it for the boys, because boys are wondering, what their status is. Are they going to break up? Are they going to be, raised by a single parent? They seem like they're a little bit worried. But it seems like right now Robyn and Juan are both working on their careers. They're working on their relationships. And it looks like it will come together in their time. If Juan was not interested in Robyn, he would have been gone. So I think he's there for the long haul. And I think that he does love Robyn, and Robyn loves him. So even though Karen and Giselle thought that he should have given her a ring, he will give it to her in his own time. Let's see. And then we have Giselle, who's saying that he should have put a ring on his finger, and we don't know anything about her private life. They're saying that she's dating her husband. Nobody really knows if she's dating her husband. He hasn't been on the show. We only know that from Andy Cohen asking her that. So they've been separated for 12 years, and I guess there's a fire burning low, and they're trying to see if they can rekindle something. So maybe in the next season coming up, maybe we will see a little bit more of Giselle's ex and see if they can rekindle something. But even if they can't, Giselle is an attractive woman. It seems like she should not have a problem, but maybe she's focused on her makeup line, and everybody is trying to focus on what they're doing right now. Now, let's get to the elephant in the room, because there is an elephant hovering around the room. Okay, so Robyn, she starts off saying, she finally lets us know who Michael, he wanted to suck somebody's private parts, one of the husbands. And she finally let everybody know that it was Juan. And she said she finally told Juan, because I guess Juan needed to know. But you could tell that Michael, he really liked Juan, because I think Juan is happy, easygoing, and Juan doesn't like men. So whether Michael wanted to do whatever to him or whatever, really, that's neither here nor there, because that is not happening. I am strictly for women or whatever. And he is not interested in Michael. And then Ashley says, and then Robyn has said that Michael had even squashed some of the butts or squeezed some of the butts of the producers. And all the other ladies said they had heard the same thing too. So, we have all this building up against Michael. And Ashley, she's there with everybody else, but she's the stand by your man. But when all this is adding up like this, come on, you got to notice something. I mean, true enough, the charges were dropped. They were thrown out, but the charges were filed. Evidently, they didn't come up with enough evidence. Even Bravo came in to show the footage, the verbal footage. I guess they didn't have any physical footage, but it was something there. And then Ashley is saying to Robyn, if you were my friend, you wouldn't even be talking about me and my relationship like this. And so if you remember back a couple of episodes when Ashley was jumping up in Robyn's face every time you looked up, what are you and Juan going to do? I heard that Juan was sleeping with other people. And she's whispering that around at Monique's party. And then it gets back to Robyn. So just like Monique said, karma is a bee. It will come back and it will bite you. And I mean a big giant bite, because it came back, and I mean it's huge. It's so big. He has charges filed against him. So what Michael needs to really think about, and he needs to consider, this is Ashley's job. Ashley brought this about. If this wasn't Ashley's gig, just like Giselle said, we wouldn't even know about Michael. Michael would be, I don't know, we wouldn't even know anything about a Michael Darby. And he could squeeze all the butts he wanted unless somebody else filed charges on him. But that's a total embarrassment to his wife. Here, she wants to have a happy family. She wants to have a baby. And no, you're going around squeezing butts. And you have this gorgeous wife. I don't get it. What is really going on? So Ashley needs to, all this stuff has been swept under the rug the whole season. She needs to pull the rug back, go through all that luggage, have a heart-to-heart sit-down talk with Michael. Do you want me, or do you want to be with guys? Or is this something that she already knows? Or have they had that be a heart-to-heart talk? Because to me, it's an embarrassment, and it's totally disrespectful. It's very disrespectful. So she needs to get to the bottom of it and straighten it out before the next season starts, because I think he did learn his lesson about squeezing butts, and those charges were filed against him. So maybe he'll squeeze some butts of people who aren't working for Bravo, okay? But really, he needs to get it together and stop embarrassing her like that. That's what he needs to do. So now we are waiting for the grand finale. And I think the grand finale is going to be like an explosion. It is going to be an explosion because you have Candiace's husband saying, when you bump into somebody, usually you say, excuse me, or I'm sorry. Okay, then Ray said that he saw him do it. So if he saw him do it, I don't know why he wasn't a witness, or maybe he was a witness and they still threw it out. I don't know. But can't wait until Sunday night to see what is going to happen. But what I'd like you to do is to go in the comments and let us know, what do you think? Do you think he was really guilty? Do you think this is something he does for fun? But do you think Michael Darby is guilty of squeezing those butts? And does he want to do something with Juan? Let me know. Let me know, what do you think? Okay, so that's all I have for you for now. And I will talk to you soon. But don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. Talk to you later.